What's good, y'all? Today I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about every clan and where they fit on my tier list. And before we get into that, I'd just quickly like to ask you guys to go down and subscribe because only like 2% of you guys are subscribed right now. It's free and it helps me out a lot. Or approaching 5,000 subscribers, and that's what I need to get my content creator roles in some servers. I'm also doing a 500 clan spins giveaway right before the weekend happens. It ends in like 15 hours from when this video is uploaded. So go down in the description, join my Discord, join up in the giveaway. You gotta be subscribed to claim it, and I will know if you subscribe just off the bat or when you actually win. So just make sure to subscribe, go down, join, get yourself an entry. But let's just get into it. And I'm gonna start off with a basis that most clans you should know, even commons and rares, are fucking horrible. I'm gonna be real. Like this is the representation of a common. All commons are D tiers. Like they're not useful. They're just like nothing. And then we have rares, which have some bonuses like 5% damage. Kruger might be somewhat useful, but none of them are really gonna change your game up. So these just represent. Kruger represents every rare, and this represents every common, and they're respectively in D and C tier. And after that, let's just get into the obvious things, which are obviously Ackerman, Reese, and Ackerman, Reese, and Jaeger are all S tier. And I'll talk about their uses because none of them are really better than each other. Reese at the moment is the least useful because support isn't really mainly needed. Jaeger, let's go through it. Ackerman, right? It has immense amount of damage. It has single target damage. It can cleave groups, but it has no real sustainability. It can die pretty easily, so it's a very offensive. Like if you're going for an offensive build with straight ODM, obviously Ackerman is what you want to go for. However, if you're trying to build streak or doing some other sustainable things that need you alive, it might not be the best thing. So Ackerman is extremely powerful offensively, but lacks everything else. On the contrary, Jaeger is very good defensively, but lacks everything else. Doesn't really lack everything else, but is very defensive. Doesn't have much offense, and that's pretty much it. Other than like attack titan stats, which I guess could be useful in some cases. Then we have Reese, which is fully a support base. So you're supposed to help your teammates out. Stunning the titans thing is very good. It's very useful. But as I said, it's a support thing. And so at the moment, this I would say is the least useful, Reese being the least useful. When raids and waves come out, this shit might change, this shit might be meta. However, though, I'd say that Jaeger, for the average person, this is for the average person, Jaeger is going to be more useful than Ackerman 95% of the time, because having a second life, being able to heal another time, just having overall more defense, more ways to survive instead of just rage mode and being able to kill titans quickly, that is more useful for the average player. But if you're very, very good, don't get hit, Ackerman would be obviously better than Jaeger, because if you don't die anyway, of course you'd want that. Of course you'd want extra offense if you don't get hit anyway. And I'm gonna just continue with saying that most epics are not going to be an A tier. There's one or two. Did I actually forget? Hold on. Yeah, I forgot to include this guy. We'll start off with Zoe. Zoe is an A tier. It's like the Ackerman of the epics, if I'm being real. Yeah, it's quite literally, an epic version of Ackerman. It can ignore injuries up to 30 seconds, so it's a good last-ditch effort if you don't have anything else with you. And apart from that, there's very few A tiers, actually. Next one we have is Braun. Also, Zoe is very good for upgrades as well, much like Tiber. I'll put everything that I consider A tier up here. I'd say Braun is on the same level as her. And this one is also, like, they're all on the same level, and Tiber is just up here because it's a very good grinding thing. It gives you 10% gold. It can help you prestige pretty quickly because gold can be very annoying to get. So it has a use, other than like these guys, which are kind of useless at the moment. For example, Kasavior like gives you more Beast Titan stats and more Titan damage, but that's pretty much it. You get Shifter regen. That's why they're at B tier. Like all these just have Shifter regen, and then like this one has stamina. This one has, I think, no, it's not stamina. This one has speed. I think this one has gas. He has just attack or just Colossal Titan stats. This one has Card Titan. This one has Jaw Titan. This one has Beast Titan. So these might move up to A tier if whenever it comes out. I know Tiber is like the top of these because it actually has a gold gain. so it actually is very good for grinding. But as I said, Annie is obvious, or not Annie. Leonhardt is obviously up here because it has extra damage. Braun is up here because of the extra health and damage reduction, which is obviously always going to be very good. Galliard has speed. This one has gas. This one has just Colossal Titan. This one has Beast Titan. These have just normal stats-ish. This has nothing. Ackerman is very offensive. Jaeger is very defensive, and Reese is very support-based. So this is pretty much all there is to talk about clans, really, if I'm being real. Like, there's not much to talk about. I've explained everything already. There's not really a concrete best clan overall, because each of them embodies a different aspect of the game, which I find extremely fun, because there's not really much, like, something you explicitly go for in every build. Each build has a little something different you go for. For example, Ackerman. You go Ackerman if you want to go ODM. You go Jaeger if you want to go Titan. You go Reese if you want to be a support build. Like, things like that. If you're a support build, Reese is obviously for you. If you're a defensive and tankier build, Jaeger is for you. If you're fully offensive, balls to the walls, I don't give a fuck about my life, Ackerman is for you. So yeah, thank you all for watching. That's my tier list. Join my Discord, subscribe and like. Help me out with the algorithm. Let me get to 5K. You know, your boy needs some extra content and extra extra clout. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.